Good morning! It's Saturday, April 15th. I'm Rose.
I'm Rhoda.
And this is the Something Good Morning Show. It's tax day!
Wait, psych, you have till Tuesday the 18th. Let's just prolong it.
Yeah. On a happier note, it is shower edition today. Woo!
Bridal shower and baby shower. It's that time of year.
Yeah, you were just telling me about a couple of bachelorette parties the other day.
You can tell it's getting into that season.
And we were also just inspired because last year our sister got married, so we did a shower for her, even though it was post-wedding, so just like changed things up. And then also our cousin got married, so we did one for his wife. So I don't know, just like it was a big year last year.
In our day,
thank you.
We have many showers and celebrations. So
lots of life we've
we
celebrated.
have something to share about it. So.
Yeah, so we're going to try to keep it to a minimum, not get crazy with all the details, but feel free to DM us or leave a question in the comments. We probably have some experience we can share with you. Okay, so for fashion, if you're just looking to kick it up a notch, update your wardrobe, you just want a new dress to wear to a shower, Lulus.com, Lulus, is a great option, and they have just like basic dresses, but they also have nicer dresses. So
just a nice
something to check
fun
out.
Spring dress, maybe wear to a nicer bridal shower. So check that out.
And then also if you want to dress up the shower, we think it's important to have a theme.
Yes.
So we're not talking like you have to get corny or anything, but think about the mom-to-be, the bride-to-be style. You know, is she more boho? Is she classic? Is she modern? And then just keep that same theme throughout so it seems cohesive.
Yes, exactly.
And then for food, we've kind of been, I don't know, we've sort of loved having brunch for showers. We've kind of defaulted to that.
Yeah, it's a good time of day. It's not too early, but it's not too late where it just ruins everyone's day.
Yeah. So, when thinking about that, we think about, okay, what kind of eggs do we want? Do we want more quiche? Do we want frittata? Do we, want eggs Benedict? We, I think, opted for frittata for our sister's shower. What kind of meat? You could even have a charcuterie board or smoked salmon. We've always loved
bacon wrap dates. They are a classic, a party hit. They're gone every time. So bacon wrap dates with goat cheese. They're an easy finger food as well. But you also want to think about what is your setup. Do you have tables so people can sit down and eat their food and they have silverware to eat it with? Or is it just going to be chairs in a circle and so people have to hold their plate? So you want to think, okay, that might be more just finger foods. So just keep that in mind as well. Because we were going to do a waffle bar for our sister, I think. And then we were like, that's not going to work. Like, how are people going to hold their plate and try to eat a waffle? So
just imagining the disasters that could
and we kind of had to rethink that and did more finger food stuff. So.
Yeah. And then also, okay, what fruit and vegetable am I going to have? So, and then what kind of sweet? We did scones. We usually do these chocolate vegan donuts, like
that
just
are a hit.
staple. Yeah, people request them.
Yes.
And then, of course, we always have like sometimes another dessert station that we wait for people to.
Sometimes we use it as the favor. So it's like a cookie bar we did for our sister.
Yes.
And so we just had people wait and they took their cookie as a favor on as they left. So, yeah.
Yeah. And then for fitness, a little play on words here. We want to keep things moving throughout the shower.
Yes, please.
This is a pet peeve.
Yeah, and it all starts with starting on time. So I can see being a few minutes late, but if the invitation says 11 a.m., then let's get started at 11 a.m., 11:05. There's nothing worse than people coming to a shower and, they've given up part of their Saturday to come and things don't get started till like 11:30. So for someone who's on time or maybe a little early, that really doesn't set things off on the right foot. So let's just get things going. You don't want that dead space during the shower. So
no awkward pauses.
And what's
kind of
like the flow we go through.
So when somebody comes in, designate greeters. We designated our nieces as greeters. So take the coat, let them, give people the lay of the land. Say, hey, this is where the coffee station is at, or hey, can I take your coffee
or
order?
put your gifts here.
Here's the thank you cards. Can you please address them? Okay, that mimosa station, that is for later, so don't get one right now. So just, inform people, let them know what's
Yeah.
up. Okay. And then, basically mingle for a few minutes and then get right down to eating. And also you can have like the matriarch of the family pray a blessing. I know like our grandma did that for my sister last year. And then you can do a little game, and by game I don't mean like
more like fill this out while you're eating, while you're chatting. It's just a little would you rather, so something that you can play later in the day. Just kind of, it's just fun, and it, like Rosa said before, requires no brain power, because who wants to get into all these extravagant games at showers? No one does. So this is just a fun way to kind of
get to know the bride to be or
the mom to be.
Yeah. So yeah, there's so many fun things like that on Pinterest that you can find. And then just even during, another thing that we've enjoyed is doing a toast. So it kind of opens it up and say, okay,
people can share
a memory. Yeah, or just a blessing.
Or advice, for mom to be or bride to be. So.
And then during, the time when they're opening presents, we usually like to set a timer and then kind of give away door prizes during that time. It's just a fun way to break things up. I mean, it is fun to watch the mom or the bride to be open up presents, but sometimes it helps to get everybody else involved.
Yeah. So that game she was talking about is you set a timer on your phone, the host does, and then whatever gift the mom or bride to be is opening, when the timer goes off, that person gets the door prize. So it's just kind of a little twist on the door prize.
And then, at the end, like we said, we did usually we have a dessert station or something that people can, take dessert home with them, or you can do whatever kind of favor you want to do. So we also did a flower station, was super fun last year out on the porch.
Picture. We did this for our cousin's wedding. And it's just something they can make their own flower bouquet with and take it home as a favor. And
I love the idea of doing an activity.
So there's a picture of the little flower bar we set up, and we just have some big, large craft paper that you could wrap it in and tie it up with a fun little bow. And then let's see here if I have another picture to show you.
Yes, people love doing that. And we just want the guests to also, it is about the bride to be, the mom to be, but it's also we want the guests to leave thinking, wow, that was such a fun time, and just really have enjoyed themselves instead of thinking, oh my goodness, another shower.
Right. So that's just one idea.
Yeah, so there's all kinds of fun activities you can do. Our sister loves flowers, so it made sense.
Yes.
And who doesn't love flowers, Okay, so for thinking about faith and inspiration, obviously for bride to be, 5 love languages,
that's a great book to read. Yeah.
I mean, even for your future child, knowing how to better relate to them or recognize how you can love them through their love languages. So what would you say you are?
I think my love language is acts of service. I think it's morphed over the years, but
and
you?
Well, I feel like
a little of all of them.
Yes, I'm just all of them. Words of affirmation, quality time. I'm kind of probably about 50-50 there. So it's sometimes hard, which one's more?
Yeah.
Okay, and then also I kind of mentioned earlier, but having the matriarch of the family, speak a blessing, pray a blessing, or just give some words of advice. I think it kind of, it's just nice to bring
the future, it's upcoming.
Yes, yeah. So I think we want it to be fun and games, but we also want it to be, this is a serious step they're taking, or the mom, she's bringing life into the world. So this is really meaningful and special. And then also, one of the things we did at our cousin's shower, or his wife's shower, was just open it up for people to share advice, memories, blessings, and that was really cool. And just hearing some of the advice was oh my goodness,
I could use that. I'm keeping that one.
I'm tucking that one away. That was great. Let's put these in a book. So that can be great. Also, people can just fill it out. I mean, there's all kinds of things you guys know. I mean, kind of showing this earlier, but this is, a bucket list, but they have, obviously you've seen people kind of leave advice.
But a bucket list for things the bride and groom should do.
Yeah, and so for some fun finds, there's so many sites out there. One I did use was Ann's bridalbargains.com for I can't even remember if it was like invitations.
Invitations. Yeah, it was a good one.
So it was like priced pretty well. So just throwing that one out there. A couple Etsy shops. One is called, I think it's called Drapella Woodworks, and he does just personalized just wood products. And so one of the things I got for my sister was a personalized charcuterie board. She absolutely loved it, and it just made for a really fun gift, special.
Etsy is just great for anything you want personalized. Totally. It's a treasure trove.
Yeah.
So,
and I think they also now have like piggy banks, wooden piggy banks you can do. Some
yeah, such a good idea.
And then I think it's called Happy Prints.
I haven't used them, but
yeah, I think it's another
Etsy shop. There's so many.
Yeah.
What else did we have on there?
So, and then also Hostessology. That is a site that's really great. I've used them. She just does an amazing job she's just a great resource for all things shower.
And Etsy also has a lot of balloon arches.
Oh, so you're bringing up the balloon arches.
That's a good place. I mean, Amazon has them too, but Etsy has a lot as well. And we've done quite a few balloon arches now in the past couple of years.
How much time did we spend looking up balloon arches?
I'm like, can that trend leave now? It's like, it's awesome when it's done, but it's a lot of work.
Arches. Oh boy.
Yes.
Yeah. So at first you're like, balloon arches, I don't know. But then we're like, wow, this is actually great. It's a great statement piece. And yeah, I don't even know if there's still a thing.
And then also, you just need an easy, cheap sash. Dollar Tree has bride-to-be sashes. So that's something to look into. You let the bride wear that around.
Yes.
Yeah. And so we've had a lot of different experiences and done a lot of different themed showers, but we love doing it. It's really fun. It's a lot of work, but it is worth it in the end. Yeah. Anything else?
Like I said, go ahead, DM us, leave us a question. We don't want to get too crazy with all the details. You could go down like so many rows when it comes to showers. But and then Pinterest. I mean, Pinterest is amazing for ideas. I spent so much time on Pinterest and Etsy and all the places. So but next week we are coming at you with a bucket list edition.
So stay tuned for that. Not sure ourselves what we're gonna do, but it'll be fun.
Yeah, I think this is like a national holiday or national like bucket list day is coming up, so we just thought we'd give a nod to that, and we love a good bucket list.
Yeah.
So make it a good Saturday.
Thanks for joining us, guys. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.